Greetings. Is your wheelchair too high or maybe it's too low? I'm Sean, your PT guy. I help people move better and stay independent so you can enjoy your life. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can adjust your wheelchair to the right height so you can maneuver around your home. Let's get started. Disclaimer! Now, the chair may be too big for my daughter, obviously. The height was too high for my daughter as well, but this chair is too low currently for me. If you can notice, my knees are actually sitting up higher than my bottom back here. I know you can't see that, but my knees are a little bit up. Okay, so this is my knee and this is my bottom. It's tipped up a little bit, my knees, which brings a lot of pressure down on my bottom. That's going to lead to pressure sores and just, back pain, bottom pain, all that stuff. You don't want to do that. Hip pain. So I need to raise up the wheelchair so that I'm not so low. And especially even when I'm trying to walk like this, I can't really walk. Okay, I can't really stride out my leg for a good step to pull myself forward. So I need to raise the wheelchair up. That's what we're going to do. Now, before we do anything, I want you to show you something. Do you see this nut down here at the bottom wheel, the front wheel down here? This bottom wheel, there's 3 holes, okay? This chair is at the top hole, which means it's the shortest it can go. Likewise, there's 2 bolts down here. I don't know if you can see this, but there's a hole here and a hole right where this axle is going through. So the chair itself is adjustable in its height. It's at the shortest level it can be. So all we need to do is drop this axle down into this hole and this axle down into the bottom hole to make the chair higher for me. And then we have no problems. You're going to need a socket wrench and another wrench, maybe even some channel locks. I'll show you how to do that now. So first of all, we're going to lock the chair first. I'm going to tip it up on its back. And now you can see more clearly, you've got these rings here, okay? So this chair was higher, but now it's shorter. We need to bring it back down to the highest spot it can be. So you've got a nut here, and on the other side, you've got another nut on there. So this is the whole screw, and this is the nut on the back. So you need a socket on this side, and either a wrench or another socket or a channel lock plier on this side. We're gonna take this out, drop it down. Same thing on the other side. We're going to take this off and drop it down. So let's start by adjusting the front wheels first, and then we'll do the back wheels. In order to do this, we'll use a 5/8 inch socket wrench and an adjustable wrench. The adjustable wrench is going to be needed to hold this bolt on here, and we're going to put the socket wrench on this side. So this is like an axle. It goes straight through like this and goes into here, and the bolt is holding it in place. So all we have to do is loosen this up and then pop it in there and drop the wheel down. Okay, same thing with the back wheels. So let's go ahead and start. So you can see now it's starting to come off. Okay, don't lose that. Okay, gonna pop this out like this. So here's the axle, here's the wheel. Just gonna keep it in here, put it at the very bottom part, slide it through. Make sure it comes on the other side like that. Put this on, tighten this up. Gonna hold it down with my adjustable wrench so it doesn't move on me. And now I'm going to tighten it up. You want to make sure it's nice and snug. One of my friends tells me you want to tighten it the German way when you're tightening bolts, which is guten tight. so it's good and tight. Look at that. Perfect. All right, now we're going to do it to the other side. Adjustable wrench. Put it here, make sure the bolt doesn't go. My socket on the other side. Take the bolt off. Take the axle out like this. Just pull it out. Put it through the bottom hole like this. Put the bolt back on. Make sure it's being held in place. Okay, look at that. Nice. Okay, let's go to the back wheels. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to pop this little hubcap off back down here. We're going to do that with a screwdriver. Oh, look at that. Just happen to have one in my pocket. Just going to pop this guy off a little bit. Look at that. Whoop. That exposes the bolt down here. Don't lose this. Now on this one, I'm going to use the 5/8 socket on the back, and I don't have a socket that's big enough for this one, so I'm just going to use a pair of channel locks. Or you can get a socket that's that size. That'd be the easiest way, but I don't have that, so I'm going to use my trusted channel locks. Going to put it on, adjust it. Just basically I'm trying to grab this so it doesn't move on me, okay? So it's locked in place. Gotta get it nice and right where it's supposed to be. Good, okay, see that? Look, it's staying in place. I'm gonna take my socket, come on the back here. So we're going to take this axle out and move it down to this one. Be sure to take the brake off before you do that, otherwise you wouldn't be able to get it out. Okay, that's the axle sleeve. I'm going to move it down to the very bottom, pop it in, put your bolt on like this. You can start hand tightening it first. Get it down. Now it's the time for your socket. Put your channel locks or your other socket on the other side and make sure it's tight and snug so it doesn't spin on you when you're trying to cinch it down. Like this. Make sure the wheel itself is not moving. You'll know it's snug enough when you can't really tighten it anymore and it's not moving. I'm lifting the chair as well so that the weight is not on the wheel as I'm going. Now it's really getting tight. Okay. So now let's get our last wheel and we'll be good to go. Make sure the brake is off. Take your axle out. Slide it down to the very bottom one. Lift up the wheelchair as you're doing that. Slide that in. Put your bolt back on. Hand tighten first. Okay. Tighten up socket. Make sure the wheel is not wobbly. If it's wobbly, it's not tight enough. Okay. Now, pop back on your hubcaps. That one's good over there. This one, just push it in, okay? Now, let's lock up our wheels. Bring it back down. Push it out. No wobbles, nothing. Lock it. Sit on down, check it out. Oh, yes. And now I can actually, my legs are nice and level, so I can take a nice big stride. See that? Look at that. So there you have it. If you found this video helpful, click the like button down below. And if you'd like more videos to learn how to move better and stay independent so you can enjoy your life, click the subscribe button down below, and we'll see you in the next video.